Okay, we are in Excel, skill 4.10, and we'll do 4.11 also, sorting data and using the auto filter. This is one of the great things about tables. I have a table here. I've added a little bit more to it, just so you can see the sorting and filtering. The nice thing about tables is it keeps all your data organized, so you can see my first row here has all of this data in here. If I were to sort this column by, say, owner name, I wouldn't want the data to stay, I wouldn't want this data to stay here. I would want it to go with this owner. I would want it to move with it so that my information doesn't get off, isn't thrown off. Basically, to sort, you have arrows here on each column, so if I wanted to sort by owner, I could come in, I click on that arrow, and I get some sort options. I can sort by color too. I don't have any colors going on, but I could. If I wanted to sort alphabetically by owner, I could do that, and now my owners are sorted alphabetically. I can also sort by dates, oldest to newest, newest to oldest, so I want the oldest dates first, so these are the first companies that began earliest. And it sorts by date, and again it moves all the values with it, so your data doesn't get thrown off. And of course I can sort greatest to least, largest to smallest, so I want to see who made the most money in quarter one in order. You can see Johnson Company 4, then Company 1, Company 7, and you can sort that way also. So that is basically sorting. Another thing you can do is, if you're on any column, if you're on the Home tab, you can always come over to Sort and Filter. If I select smallest to largest, it's going to sort that column that I'm selected, smallest to largest. That's the basics of sorting. Very useful. Let's take a look at filtering now. A number of different options you can do with filtering. Let's go ahead and just sort by company name, A to Z, get them back in order. Now if I just, in this case there's not a whole lot of data, but if I just wanted to see companies that were owned by Mr. Smith here, or Mrs. Smith, I could select that. To take the arrow, come down, and this is where our auto filter is, and I select the ones that I want. The check boxes are going to be all the rows that are returned. If I hit OK, those other rows aren't gone, they're still there, but now we can see just the Smiths, so we can analyze our data based on that. If I want to look at Smith and Johnson together, I can check both of those, and then I always have the option when I'm done, I can either hit select all, or I can also clear a filter. You do that way. Now there's also ranges of filters you can do. So here are all of the values that I have in there. Now this list can get really long if you have a lot of rows in your table. But then there's the number filter. So I can say, give me every value or every row where the data in this column equals something or doesn't equal something. Or maybe I want to see, give me all of the rows where the earnings for that quarter are greater than, say, 10,000. And OK, and there you can see, now I have filtered it according to those numbers. I can also apply the same principle. I'm going to clear that filter to the dates. I can have it greater than or less than a specific date, or I can actually select the date. That is your filtering and your sorting. Your code word for these skills is going to be down. D-O. Oh, that's a different one. Nope, that's right. Down. D-O-W-N.